Learn of the Loom of Fate. Alright, so now I think we are heading to Mondstadt. Let me just open up the map. Go to the Favonius Cathedral. Ooh, write all the daily commissions. Come on, teleport. Let's go!
A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them.
That's right.
But how aware of this was the Animal Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Good point. He spends a lot of time drinking, and singing, and yeah, I don't think he really cares that much about the church. But more so because he thinks that they should probably be doing something else with their time.
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though, does it?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Animal Archon! And actually, the Animal Archon is... never mind!
Oh, I'm sure he knows about the Animal Archon. I mean, he even knows that Venti is him. I'm sure he knows that Venti's off, again, once, lazing off somewhere.
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you two to mingle with the sisters.
Huh?
But we've done everything else together. Aren't you curious? I don't think Dainsliff wants to go near the gods.
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious.
Because they don't know you? You don't think you would be popular among the sisters?
Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either. That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and ask around.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue
Yeah, they're not gonna
inside
like
the
that.
cathedral.
But also, the Abyss Order could be listening.
The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have.
I feel like because he's drawing out the explanation, I feel like Paimon's gonna say something by accident. We don't know much about Paimon. We don't know much about who Paimon is.
Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
Yeah. Talk to Barbara! What's up?
Honorary Knight! Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, you cannot oblige.
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion.
I don't think anybody's checked on it yet. It's probably
we're
in a
here
vault
to ask
somewhere.
some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller?
What's that? Field tiller. What does it do?
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay,
Paimon?
next question.
No.
Has the church ever lost a statue of the seven?
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays.
Oh.
A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the seven that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven.
Of course.
Of course?
Nothing?
Of course, because it's lost, Paimon.
Paimon means... Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dain said outside, it's for your own good.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the Tyrant's
Barbara's
Final
gonna get
Fury?
suspicious, though. We're asking very
No,
bizarre
that's from
questions.
Another time. Probably
The Tyrant's Final Fury?
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed Old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached Old Mondstadt.
Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the Tyrant's Final Fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own.
So bizarre. It's not necessarily related to the Tyrant.
Right. Later, the theory of the Tyrant's Final Fury became less probable in the eyes of the Church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay. Thanks anyway.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're
Hi,
looking for the
Rosaria.
Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest
Ooh, a
among
new
the wolves.
lead.
Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Don't worry. I will go to help as well.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay. If the honorary knight, but please,
Yeah,
everyone,
yeah. I'm sure we will be protected. Alright, let's go talk to things. Dishonorable Trial. That's what this chapter is called. Or this quest.
I see.
What's up, Dain?
Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
Oh, Paimon's face. Not again!
No, that's not likely.
Oh, and Dora. Photobombing.
Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
Okay. Go to Wolvendom. Let's go. I'm getting so excited for what's gonna happen. We're learning so much in this story chapter. I'm getting kind of excited about. Uh-oh. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna change it to touchscreen again because it's battling, and I just do infinitely better that way. But I prefer the controller for playing the rest of the game.
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
This moment will be frozen.
But there's too few enemies here. I feel like there's gonna be reinforcements. It's a good combination, the water and the ice at the same time. Oh, that was fast. What? Whoa. No, wrong button. It's okay, I have plenty of food just for this. Oh, but the terrain's not good.
Terra Smash!
There's too many things for Aether to accidentally climb on.
Rain outlines your fate.
Dodge this!
Let it rain!
See, that's not gonna do very much. Oh, because I hope there's no reinforcements, but there probably will be.
Terra Smash!
But maybe there won't be. Okay, good.
Whew. There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
Yep.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss
Those are less
Order's
difficult
style.
enemies, though, so that's okay. We should hurry and find Lupus Boreas. I just saw the ground shake.
Yeah, let's go!
I'm not going any further.
Oh, it's just the rocks disappearing.
Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
That's probably not it. Aren't fluffy things cute?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable.
You really despise the Seven, huh? You don't really like social interaction either.
There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down. Even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dain hate the Seven, or is he protecting them?
Why is your opinion so contradictory?
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell you one final fact.
Huh? What fact?
Yeah, what fact?
The destruction of the nation of Khaenri'ah by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat.
But why
We
is
should get
that?
back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.
Up, there he goes. What a strange man.
I can kind of see where he's coming from.
Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods. At the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dain would do.
When there's a lack of trust, it's best to just avoid the situation entirely.
Not the easiest situation.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas. But the Abyss Order and Boreas... what is the connection between them?
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need a reason? The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
That is
That's a good point,
true.
Paimon.
Regardless,
Getting them off our
whether
trail.
the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation. Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit... he does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time.
I'll do it.
Okay, be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
Okay. But yeah, Dainsliff is a little bit, like, confusing in a way. In that... Well, actually not Dainsliff, but what he's telling us is confusing. Because he's like... he basically doesn't believe in the gods. And believes... Well, based on what I saw in, like, the trailer, it looks like he wants, you know, humanity to be able to take back its power. Kind of like what Conria seemed to have stood for before. But then why does the Abyss Order want to destroy the Seven? Oh, I should probably heal. And who is Dainsliff really? I'm very curious. Sensitive controller. Let's heal up first. Here we go. Let's try and avoid as many monsters as we can. Also, I love like all the cutscenes and Dora's just kind of like in the way. It's like too cute. I'm not gonna be able to climb up here. Here we go, up we go, Aether. Hopefully we can dodge. Nope. Alright, let's just keep going. We can just not seem to avoid trouble at all, can we? Oh, fruit. Valuable. What is that?
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the Abyss Herald!
Uh-oh. That's not looking good. talk to Razor. No, the wolf is trapped by the purple magic.
You, not welcome here.
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the
Looks
past.
like Dain was wrong, and they actually are going for the wolf. Correct.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no, is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Looks something
Wolves
like that.
never surrender. But this can't go on.
I'll stop this. Time for another round with the Abyss Herald.
No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain.
Okay.
Bow before the abyss.
Quake!
Just get off of there. PJ.
Terra Smash!
Abyssal roar!
You might want to defeat these ones first.
Annihilate!
Okay, now we can deal with the Abyss Herald.
Terra Smash! Terra Smash! Quake!
To be honest, the Abyss Herald has been not as difficult as the other bosses and fights this entire story chapter. I was about to say, I'm dodging all of the hits, but no. As soon as I was about to say that, I didn't even have to say it aloud. As soon as I thought it, and then I get hit. Still though, this is going pretty good.
Let it rain! Witness the power of Guhua!
Aether, why would you do that?
Decimate! All life will perish!
Also, I thought the Abyss Herald would have like some cool, like epic boss, special boss music. Maybe at the very end or something.
This moment will be frozen in time. Terra Smash!
I might want to eat some food just to be safe.
Terra Smash! Quake! Terra Smash!
See, now they have a shield, now that they almost no health.
Dodge this! Terra Smash!
No escape!
Decimate! All life will perish!
All life will perish? I sure hope not, but...
A big roar!
Body and mind.
Terra Smash!
Looks like the bunny makes a fine distraction.
The end is nigh!
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Decimate! All life will perish!
Rain outlines your fate.
I'm actually doing pretty good in this though. Like I said, the Abyss Herald seems to be not even as difficult as the Ruin Guard in terms of survivability. This is a fun fight. This is fun because it's balanced. It's a challenge, but at least there's ways for you to pick that up and learn. There we go.
The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you.
Mm-hmm.
How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
Okay, sure. Say whatever you want. Goodbye.
It disappeared again!
At least we stopped it this time. It sure ran away quickly.
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human Lupercal, I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state.
It's okay.
But still,
I know that you're still, like,
the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
strong-willed.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
It's not your fault, Razor.
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper.
And they will.
You smelled danger and came here?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. Though there was indeed one human-made machine that I can never forget.
Ooh, do tell us.
It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger. But it could not think, only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine from top to bottom. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
But is that the one that we're looking for?
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Could it spin or shoot missiles?
Missiles? I do not know this string. It could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs.
But it could.
Although
Okay.
no match for a god, it was stronger than even many who wield visions.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well?
Yeah,
Anyway,
that story
this pretty
about
much proves that the first
the
field tiller came to
tyrant
Mondstadt,
something.
doesn't it? It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know. But did we help?
Yes, you helped
You were a
greatly.
big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. Bigger danger. You too. Also, be careful.
We will.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dain.
Soul set apart. Talk to Dainsliff. Oh, perfect. At the teleport waypoint.
Dain, there you are. Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success?
We tell him everything.
I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis.
Story with the
example,
fireballs.
The old story you told me you heard in the cathedral.
The tyrant's final fury.
Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
The fireballs raining from the sky were probably missiles. The ancient people of Mondstadt wouldn't have seen the fireballs for what they were.
Ah, Paimon gets it. So the tyrant's final fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom.
I mean, we still
After it was
don't have
damaged
proof
in
that
the
it was
fight
the
with
first
the Wolf of the
field
North.
tiller that
It must have wandered into
the
the
wolf
ruins of
fought.
old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them. Until one day, it finally broke down for good, and the fireballs stopped raining from the sky. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret it as the tyrant's final fury.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area.
No, there's no need. What do you mean there's no need?
What do you mean?
I remember.
Huh?
What do you remember?
You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard
That ruin
sitting
guard?
atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that.
Wait. I actually remember that one, and it was just kind of sitting there, and it was sad. And I didn't realize that would actually come back later in the story. I thought it was just kind of like a sad one looking out in the distance. The very top of the tower, and I even commented at the time, like, oh, this one looks so sad looking up in the distance. You mean that one? Oh, this just keeps getting better and better. Okay, I think we're getting really close to the part of the story I'm really excited for, so Let's get to it. Storm Terror's lair. Like I was saying earlier, I actually remember that ruin guard and thinking, you know, it's so sad. I didn't realize it was actually going to be part of the story. So that's actually really cool. Can I just go down here? What? Thanks, Aether. I tried to hit the button and sometimes it just doesn't work out. Okay, let's try that again. Guess it doesn't matter which teleport waypoint, it's all in the same tower. Okay, careful. This one, I was literally like thinking, oh, this is so sad before, and now it's actually relevant.
This is it, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye. Ooh, so what did you see? Huh?
Nothing?
Nothing? Oh, but Paimon was
There's
so
nothing glowing there.
excited. What's going on?
Are we sure this is the one?
Are you sure you did it right?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements.
That's true.
Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow! It's
We better hide
The
that,
very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along.
because I bet the Abyss Mages
The
are watching
eye
us
of the
from
first
afar.
field tiller.
They're seeing us do this in the middle
All
of the
the ruin
tower.
guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word.
It's the first one
Is it another ancient term from Conria?
that is still under
As
test.
the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled
Yeah, I know. That's
statue,
why we need to put this
and
away
if the
before they
limbs of
just come and
Osial,
snatch it out of
Overlord
the air.
Vortex are attached to the statue. There you have a mechanized god.
Right?
And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of
Like, we're just
Celestia.
staring at it. I feel like we need to put this away because it's just floating, and I feel like one of the mages is just gonna swoop in and just, like, grab it. What an extreme and dangerous operation. The Abyss Order must be stopped.
Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
Hide it somewhere where no one will find it.
No. I'll
Or that
guard it
works too.
myself.
Huh? You? Dain? You won't
He's
go
doing
and do
stuff
anything
crazy all the
with it,
time.
will you?
So,
You may
I mean-
doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Oh, right.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue.
by doing what exactly?
We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
It sounds right.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the seven.
It's corrupted,
as well as
Paimon.
being a really important cultural
It's now just
relic
nothing but a
that
statue
actually
that's emitting a dark
divine too.
power. We need to get rid of it.
Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise,
Yeah,
she'd be going
probably.
completely bonkers right now.
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run into that Abyss Herald. I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
Enter the ruins again. Teleport waypoint unlocked. Well, I can't teleport there. Wait, where was the teleport unlocked? Anyway. I'm actually really excited. I think Well, what is Dain gonna do with it? I mean, he clearly is more powerful than we understand, but like, I'm just curious, that's all. Like, what's he up to? Ready? Go! I'm kind of nervous. What are we gonna find down here? I have my suspicions. But what are we actually gonna find down here? So is it still empty this time?
All that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in.
This is a different way.
Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue,
I am not looking forward to this.
we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go. And remember to be on your guard.
I'm already not looking forward to this. So we gotta predict their movements. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay. Good, is there a checkpoint here? So, oh, so it's just like a back door.
Looks like we're here.
Let's just examine the scene here. This is all like purple energy. Everything's being corrupted. It's me, Paimon, Dain, Andorra, and an upside down statue of the Seven. Okay, looks like we're here.
An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the.
How did you get
aura
here?
were
Did you use a
describing
glider too?
earlier.
Oh, such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
You sense correctly. You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsliff, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares, unless... Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Yeah, you tell him.
For the Abyss.
Terra Smash!
Okay, that wasn't so good. But like I said, the Abyss Herald is actually surprisingly not terrible to beat. Never mind, now there's Abyss Mages. This might be not fun anymore. No. We can do it. We can do this. Let's finish the Abyss Mage first. Actually, I should eat.
Terra Smash!
Abyssal roar!
At least the Abyss Mages don't freeze. It's not ice and water, so that's a good thing as well. Okay, that might be more of a problem. Okay, ice.
Don't push your luck.
Oh, hold on, I gotta heal Aether. Yeah, just eat a ton of food. There. I need to freeze the Abyss Mage.
That was unexpected.
Time to act.
Okay, that's a close one. Never mind, you are actually dead.
This is not.
Why?
Time to act.
Shield down. That's good.
No one
Right?
escapes my sights. Witness the power of Gua. I am outplayed. You got me.
Okay. So do I just start at the beginning of the battle? Please. Okay. But I'm not healed up. There. All of you take some food.
I won't let you down.
Okay, let's take out the mages first this time. I think that's a better plan. Long-term plan. Because the mages are actually going to be more annoying. Abyss Mage, we just need to make sure we evade, which I'm not doing a good job of right now, but if I was, that would be the goal. There we go. All the rocks keep missing, but yeah, that's okay. Because we're making pretty good work of the mages. Okay, that's one down. Other one is over here.
Dodge this. Dodge this. Dodge this.
Okay, good. See, once you employ a good strategy, you can still make it through even with characters that aren't the very best.
Let it rain.
Like, my team is probably really under level for this chapter, but if you just strategize and exercise way too much patience, then that statue is kind of creepy, actually.
Terra Smash! To dust!
Is there a way I can
Rain outlines your
raise
fate.
them? Yes, okay.
Terra Smash! Don't get frostbite.
Let me weave you a verse.
Constant freezing. Go, go, go!
Terra Smash! To dust!
Ooh, that one like literally hit the herald. It didn't just sprout from the ground, but like the summon right into him. Oh. Okay, time to bring out the food again. That should be good for now. Okay. Now we just have to knock out the shield, right? Uh-oh, I forgot about the third time.
No one escapes my sight!
Don't push your luck! Dodge this! Terra Smash!
So I hope with what Dain was saying, this should be the last time we have to fight the Abyss Herald, right?
Terra Smash!
Abyss Herald is actually pretty cool.
Cool it! To dust! Cool it! Terra Smash! Don't get frostbite! Cool it! Terra Smash!
Alright. Cutscene. Go Aether! There she is.
Princess.
Lumine!
Hey! Could that be?
Lumine?
Aether.
Very interesting. She uses his canon name instead of... I thought she was gonna say something like brother or something like that too, because you can name Aether anything, but it's actually even better that she actually refers to him as his canon name. I've finally found you.
Wait! She just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your sister and the Abyss?
Aether, why are you with Dain?
What? You're asking about Dain?
Uh-huh?
We've been separated for so long. Why are you asking about something that doesn't matter?
Your sister knows Dain?
Dain?
Lumine, we meet again.
What's going on here? Dain knows her too?
Paimon? Let them talk. What, like... Hold on. I mean, I kind of have a lot of predictions, but it's still like... We found Lumine!
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
Hold on a second. Stop saying things that don't make sense, Lumine.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss.
Are you gonna explain to Aether what's going on?
That man, Dainslif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the abyss.
You're saying Dain is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago?
Paimon, we were in Conria 500 years ago.
And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves?
Now that's a pretty big revelation.
And the whole thing about Dain being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Come with me, Lumine. Let's go home. You can tell me all about this later.
Home. Yes, of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end.
That's her line. Destiny.
Listen to me, Aether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
I wish Aether got to talk in that scene.
They left. Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really
At least we know Lumine's actually alive. That's a good start. I'm not sad. You're right, Paimon. There is hope.
That's right. At least now, as well as the Seven, Dain is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right?
Once we get to Inazuma, we should keep that in mind as we look for more clues. Another objective for our journey.
That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it?
I mean, I think I pretty much got it, but I think if I pick the bottom answer, she's just going to go over it again for me. So I think that's very useful.
Oh, well then, let's go over
Yeah,
it
can you
again.
sum it up? Because I actually was a little bit distracted with Lumine.
First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister
Right.
Princess. It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Still, we don't know for sure if she's the highest ranking leader in the organization.
That's a good point.
Also, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be that she wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven
Well, that's what the
Nations?
Abyss wants to do, isn't it? That makes a lot more sense. If the Abyss Order is the people from Conria, then they must have, and they got turned into the Abyss Mages, then they must want vengeance against the gods that destroyed their home. But then where does Dain play into all this?
Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying. And Dain is from Conria too. He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your sister said that Dain is her enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dain protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now?
Well, why don't we just ask him?
Also, how come after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that?
I know, she didn't explain her motive for wanting to help the Abyss. Like, what does Lumine get out of this? Or like, what is she fighting for? I guess that's the whole thing about her war with Destiny, but... Oh well, it's gonna take a really long time for us as the players to be able to figure out the whole thing. We have many new questions, but few answers. Thinking about it over and over will solve nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Then...
Where's Dain?
We can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright. If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well then, show her what you're made of. Come on, traveler, let's go.
And that, just like that, it's been completed. Where is Dain's lift? Last I saw, he was reaching for us as we like tried to jump through the portal, and now he's gone. And we have done nothing to destroy this. Was destroying this statue of the Seven the whole objective in the first place? Too bad the picture mode isn't on. I want to take a selfie with this thing. Yeah, didn't we actually come down here to destroy the statue? Why did we just leave it here? Why can't I just climb on it? Probably for the same reason, like Aether can touch her sword, or the Devon's teardrops purify, or whatever. But still, why did we just leave it here? Where did Dain go? Like, there's some things where it's clear. Oh yeah, the answers will be later on. And there's some things like this, like, no, the answers aren't going to be later on. Where did he go? Is he going to answer our questions? Well, actually, he's not going to answer our questions, but where did he go? And why did we just leave the statue here? Okay, let's get out of here now. Just like that. Just like that. That's all the story that there is right now. But I'm super excited for all the stuff that's going to be coming up next. Hopefully this means I can kind of like slow down playing this game, because now I've caught up in the story. I don't have time for this. We found Lumine, and she's already gone. But now we know that we will find her again someday. And someday, maybe we'll get to go home again. See you later.